Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the confusing world of corporate filings and find the juicy stories hidden within. Today we're diving into a report that's all about change, a company shedding its old skin like a serpent and adopting a new identity. This little document is called a Form 8K, and it's like a company's urgent bulletin board for the SEC. When something big happens, something that shareholders and the public need to know right now, they use this form. We're talking about big announcements, big changes, and today's announcement is a big change indeed. So what's changed for this company formerly known as 23andMe Holding Co.? Well, as of August 14th, 2025, they officially changed their name to Chrome Holding Co. Think of it like a rebrand, a new name for a new chapter. They're incorporated in Delaware, which is pretty common for companies in the US. It's a state known for its business-friendly laws. This number here, 8712040344, is their tax ID from the IRS. It's like their social security number, but for businesses. And this is their main phone number, just in case you ever needed to call them up. Now, the really important part of this filing, what it's all about, is right here. It's about changes to the company's core rules, their articles of incorporation. This means they officially filed paperwork to make this name change happen. So what does this name change mean? According to the filing, it's just that, a name change. They want us to know that your shares, your ownership in the company aren't affected. Your rights as a shareholder stay the same. It's a cosmetic change, so to speak, but sometimes cosmetic changes signal deeper strategic shifts. The reason for the name change from 23andMe to Chrome Holding Co. isn't detailed here. Usually a name change like this can mean a few things. Perhaps they are moving away from their genetic testing roots, the 23andMe brand, and expanding into new business areas that don't quite fit that name anymore. Or it could be a simpler move to consolidate different business units under a new parent name. Without more context, it's hard to say precisely why they made this move, but it's certainly something to keep an eye on. This exhibit here, Exhibit 3.1, is the actual legal document, the certificate of amendment that officially changes their name. It's the proof that this isn't just an idea, it's a done deal legally. And here we have the signature, the official sign-off by Joseph Salsavage, who holds a pretty impressive title, Interim Chief Executive Officer and Chief Financial and Accounting Officer. Having one person juggle the CEO and CFO roles, even on an interim basis, can sometimes signal a company is in a transitional phase, looking for more permanent leadership or restructuring its executive team. Now, you might be wondering, what about the financials? A name change is interesting, but for investors, the numbers are king. This particular filing, the 8K, is usually for specific events, not a full financial report like a 10Q or 10K. This tells us about a structural change, not the day-to-day performance. However, knowing they are rebranding might make you want to look at their previous financial reports to see if this new identity is backed by strong performance or if it's a way to try and distract from weaker results. Looking back at 23andMe, they've been known primarily for their direct-to-consumer genetic testing. However, the market for that is competitive, and the company has been working to diversify, looking into areas like drug discovery and health services. This name change to Chrome Holding Co. could indeed signal a broader shift in their business strategy, moving beyond just genetic ancestry and health reports into potentially larger, more varied ventures. It's important to remember that a name change by itself doesn't make a company better or worse. It's what the company does that matters. Does this new identity reflect a strong new strategy? Are they putting their resources into promising new areas, or is it just a superficial change? That's what we as investors and observers need to watch for in their future filings. If they are moving into new fields, we'd ideally want to see strong growth in those areas, increased investment, and positive outlooks in subsequent reports. For instance, if we were to look at their past financials before this name change, we'd be checking things like revenue growth, profitability, and cash flow. Were they making money? Were customers happy? Were they expanding their operations effectively? A name change might be a way to signal a pivot, but successful pivots require solid execution. This filing is very focused on just the name change. There are no financial tables here for us to dissect today, which is a bit of a departure from the usual deep dives we do. However, this event, this rebranding, is a crucial piece of information. It tells us that the leadership of Chrome Holding Co., formerly 23andMe, believes a new name is necessary for its future. Perhaps the old name had negative connotations, or perhaps it simply didn't encompass the full breadth of their intended operations. This could be a move to distance themselves from past struggles, or to signal a brighter, more diversified future. As always, the real story unfolds in the subsequent reports. We'll be watching to see if this new name, Chrome Holding Co. is accompanied by new strategies, new partnerships, and crucially improved financial performance. It's a reminder that corporate life is a constant evolution, and sometimes a new name is just the first step in a much bigger transformation. So what's my take on this? Well, a name change itself is a neutral event. It's what the company does with its new identity that counts. If Chrome Holding Co. is going to truly thrive, this rebranding must be more than just a name on a filing. It needs to be backed by a robust business strategy, smart investments, and ultimately the ability to generate profits and satisfy customers in whatever new ventures they embark upon. The risk here is that it's just a cosmetic change, a way to create buzz without substance. The opportunity lies in a genuine strategic pivot that allows them to capture new markets and grow forward, and Co. is going to truly thrive. This rebranding must be more than just a name on a filing. It needs to be backed by a robust business strategy, smart investments, and ultimately the ability to generate profits and satisfy customers in whatever new ventures they embark upon. The risk here is that it's just a cosmetic change, a way to create buzz without substance. The opportunity lies in a genuine strategic pivot that allows them to capture new markets and grow significantly. Alright, that's our quick decoding of this name change filing. What do you think about the move from 23andMe to Chrome Holding Co? Does it signal exciting new directions, or is it just a superficial tweak? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Corporate Decoder for more insights like this. And don't forget to join our Discord community linked in the description for even more discussions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next decoding.